Welcome Cancer to your reading for September the 8th to the 14th. We're going to do hopes, obstacles and focus. I had to re-record this because my mic was flat, so let's redo this and hopefully it all works out. So let's see, we're going to do this pretty much straight up. Yeah. Obstacles for Cancer, we have we're going to take, we'll do that again because there's too many cards are coming out. Okay, what's focus for Cancer, please, Spirit? Here we go. Wow, lots of kindness. Okay, I had all the recordings done. 5 recordings did not work out because my battery on my mic, unfortunately, was low, and I didn't realize, and I recorded all that, and I didn't realize it until I edited the first sun I was reading. What a bummer. Okay, Cancer, so for your hopes, I see that it's time to embrace the in-between, which means that I guess with this energy, it feels like a bit of rush, because whenever this comes out, it's like people, or we want to rush in to get to that success or to get to that victory line, but it's the in-between that matters the most, because you enjoy that journey, you get to know yourself, you get to know your journey, you get to know what you love and what's good for you on your path. So I feel that in the hopes, you're hoping for things to happen quickly, and you're hoping, and I do see that you're hoping that the steps that you take for the second week of September is going to work out for you, because I can see that there's a Fool card here, and new creative energy, new creative thoughts, opportunities, and going for it. So that's what you're hoping. You're hoping for that once you go for it, once you take that leap of faith. I'm seeing with the Fool card here, but I'm actually looking at the Queen of Swords. So let's hope that is. It's not showing them. Anyway, Queen of Swords. She's made a decision. She's going forward, and she's going into new beginnings here with this. So I do feel that you're hoping that as you go into your new beginning, whatever it is, whatever decision you're making, that it works out for you, because you've set your mind on being creative here. You've set your mind on trying something new, and you're going for it, and you're taking a leap of faith. So I feel like, see, you're going for something new, Page of Wands here. So you're deciding on something new, something creative, and you're taking the risk, you're taking the plunge, you're taking the leap of faith with the Fool card here. So I feel that while you're hoping that this time of the new beginnings, you're hoping that it does go successful. There is a need to embrace the in-between before you get to that success line. So I do feel that the energies here is showing that you're taking a leap of faith, you're trying something new, you're going to go forward, and you're hoping that it will be a success. But the Oracle card is leaning to embrace the in-between, which means while you're here, you've started, and now you're here in the middle stage, I guess, of planning or doing. The success is here. It's enjoying that moment here. You've already started. You enjoy it before you get to the finish line, before you get to the success, is what I'm saying. Now with your obstacles, be kind and nurturing to yourself. And I do feel this is not being hard on yourself when things don't go quick enough for you, but it's also self-care here. So the obstacles, you have to give yourself time, give yourself some patience, and give yourself some more nurturing in your life here, because there is some thoughts or feelings here that's not going to serve you. You're not serving the Devil cards here. It's just saying that there may be fears or worries or concerns that you have, and it's a time for you to be more kind to yourself, more nurturing and more loving for yourself. And because that Four of Wands is here, so perhaps you're looking to have that happy family life, and you might be doubting that you can get there. So it's a time to release those fears, and it's a time to make changes in life, because there is a Death card, or there's endings. So there may be some endings here, and it might be making you feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's a time to nurture and be kind to yourself when these changes are being taken. So when there is an end, there's always a new beginning, and I can see here that there is a new beginning with the Sun card here. Yeah. See, on the focus, you've got unleash the kinder self. So it's about being kind to yourself, loving yourself, taking time out for yourself, self-care, self-love, self-worth here. So when you are in between the stages of getting that success, it's important to love yourself enough to know that you are enough and know that you will get to where you want to go. But it might take some time, so don't be too hard on yourself if things don't go fast enough for you. The Queen of Wands is saying that you are on your journey here. You've got the lioness, or I guess with her there. You've got the crystal balls, which is saying you're trusting in your intuition, and you've got the eagle there that really honing in on your destiny and what you want, and you're going after whatever you're deciding on. There, I do feel you're being quite creative because you want to try something new, and you have the Magician here, which is saying that you need to focus on what you do have. You need to focus on the tools that you have to bring in that creative opportunity here, or the creative steps that you're taking, because the Magician is saying yes, but be open-minded to yourself. In other words, know that you can do it, because with the Devil and a death ending or devil here is saying that you're not sure on your path, or you're not taking those steps to be much more courageous or brave in yourself. In other words, you're not trusting yourself, I want to say. So with the Queen of Wands, it's about trusting in your steps that you take and listening to your intuition, because you've got the Sun here. So focus on the happiness, focus on that finish line, focus on what you really want to bring into your life, and know that it will come to fruition. But there is a step where things might be a bit stagnant before you get to that success line. It's about trusting that you will get there. Just essentially embrace the in-between times before the success happens. So with the Queen of Swords, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you're hoping that your hard work pays off. You're hoping that the things that you're doing, the things that you're creating, the things that you're going after, and the hard work that you're putting in, you're hoping that pays off. With the Page of Wands, we have the Four Swords. So there is a time to look after yourself, relax, take some time out and do the things that you love. With the Page of Wands, this gives you time. When you time out, it gives you time to decide what's a new creative endeavor you want to try. What's something new that will help you move forward in your life. So perhaps when things are stagnant, perhaps when things aren't going fast enough, that gives you time to look around and see what you can do next, what you can plan for the future, and do some cool, fun stuff, journaling, going on adventures, whatever you want to do, because the Fool card is saying that you're hoping once you take that leap of faith, you're hoping that it leads to success, and it's going to, because look, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So when you do take that leap of faith, know that it will come to that success. Just embrace the in-between. As the Oracle says, embrace the in-between and love the journey that you're on. With the Devil card, we have the King of Swords. So it's time to lay the fears behind and be the King of Swords. The King of Swords is sure of himself. He trusts himself. He knows what he wants. He goes after it. So that's what you should be doing. You should be going after what you want, and don't let fears persuade you otherwise. So with the Four of Wands, which Four of Wands is the happy card, happy victory line. So the obstacles are, you need to believe that you're going to get that. And yeah, Nine of Swords, you definitely got some fears and worries and concerns, probably at night also, because the Nine of Swords is like waking up at night, being stressed and worrying about the future. The Four of Wands are saying the future is there, the future's coming, and the future's going to be bright, but you need to get rid of what no longer serves you with the fears and worries. Don't have concerns about the future, because what is yours will be for you. And I've just dropped all my cards. So that's pretty much saying let the cards fall as they may. There. How cool is that? The Death card, and we have the Moon. So listening to your intuition, not trusting that any endings make way for new beginnings. And the Moon is saying It's time to get real with yourself. It's time to listen to your intuition, and it's time to move away from fear, from worries, from concerns. And perhaps there's things you are going to learn about yourself while you're in that stagnant life cycle or what have you. Listen to your intuition with the Moon card. Now with the Queen of Wands, we have the 4 guys. Cancer, you're going to get the success. You need to remove the worries and fears and doubts, because the 4 of Wands have shown up on your pretty much in your reading twice. So you've got the 4 of Wands. Where's the 4 of Wands? You've got it somewhere here. 4 of Wands here is in the obstacles. That means that when you let go of the fear, you'll be able to see that the success is coming, because you'll be much more confident in yourself and much more brave to take on new things, and you see clearly more. Because when we come from an energy of fear, we're not seeing what could be, we're seeing what isn't. So always unleash the kindest self, your kindest self to yourself, because that will help you understand that, hey, my journey might not be quick enough, but I'm going to enjoy my journey until I get to that success, and I'm going to look back and say, hey, I made it. So that's what you got to do. The Queen of Wands is saying she's going on her journey. She's picking what she wants to do. She's choosing any ideas and creative ideas and endeavors, and she's trusting in herself. She's trusting in herself so much because she deserves the best in her life. And that's the 4 of Wands coming, showing, yeah, she deserves it, and she knows she's going to get that 4 of Wands, that hit that victory line and that success and happy family. She knows she's going to get that success because she's trusting in her path. So with the Magician, which the Magician says is you've got all the tools you need to create what you want, so focus on that. We have the Judgment card, so it's a bit of a wake-up call. Perhaps when things end, when there's a bit of challenge in our life, it tends to make us see what we don't want and realize what we do want, and then we make some changes. And that the beauty of making changes is we end up going on our destiny, and we see that these things that might be slow moving actually gets us to get real with ourselves and focus on and find out what we want and how to get about that. And some cool things happen when there's a little bit of challenges. I've had it in my own life. Sometimes you can expect the unexpected is what I want to say, Cancer, because sometimes you can do something that you never thought you would do unless that challenge popped in. So take that what you will. Remember, these readings are general, so if you may or may not resonate, just giving you a heads up there. So with a focus on the happiness, focus on what you want, focus on getting to where you want to go, because you have the 8 of Swords. It's saying that you're feeling stuck. You're feeling like you're stuck. You're feeling like you can't get out of it, but know that you can. And I'm going to do 1 card for the 8 of Swords, and that's saying, yeah, you can, because you need to walk away from feeling stuck. You need to walk away from something in your life that's causing you to feel stuck. So it could be something else that you're doing, or a job, or a person, or whatever it is. You might be moving on to something new. I'm going to do 1 more card, because 8 of Cups, we always like to be a little bit more clearer with it. What does the 8 of Cups want to say to us? Yeah, Knight of Wands, because you're going on to something new, guys. So the 8 of Cups is always saying you're walking away from what doesn't serve you, what you don't find thrilling anymore, and you're going on to something much more creative and much more you, Cancer. So I hope this reading has given you the best insight today. Please like, subscribe, and come back for more, and I'd love to hear from you. Remember, all these readings are general in nature. If you don't resonate, then that's fine. It is what it is, and I thank you so much for your time. Bye bye.